my gosh, what did I do? Are you okay?
No, you hurt me in my head and my neck. It hurts in my legs too.
Okay, I'll call a doctor right now. Hold on.
Hello, Dr. Syed. My name is Dr. Vigo. I'm head of the myology department here at Riverside Community Hospital. I'll be looking over you and reviewing all of the muscles of your head and making sure how we can treat your sustained injuries.
Hello, my name is Dr. Cha, and I'm the doctor that's going to be overseeing your upper extremities injuries and see what exactly occurred.
And I'm Dr. Alam, and I'm overseeing the muscles located in your lower extremities.
This is a comprehensive review of all the injuries that you sustained to your face and head when being run over by the vehicle. We'll start out first with your frontalis, the convergent muscle here. It raises your eyebrows, and we can tell that you're definitely going to have trouble with this considering the significant bruising above your eyebrows. Its origin is occipital, and its insertion is the skin of the eyebrow. You also sustained significant injury to the orbicularis oculi, the circular muscle around your eye. It closes your eye, and I'm sure you can tell that you're having trouble with that as you feel the pain as you close your eye. The origin is maxillary and frontal, and the insertion is also maxillary and frontal. You also sustained a significant injury to your Zygomaticus, which elevates your lips and the corners of the mouth. The origin is the zygomatic bone, the zygomatic process, and the insertion is the angle of the mouth and the angle of the mouth and the upper lips. You also, I would say finally actually, sustained significant injuries to your masseter, which will close your jaw. You've described significant pain behind your jaw. Its origin is the zygomatic arch, and its insertion is in the mandible. So that would explain that significant pain there.
Okay, Dr. Syed, we noticed after the injury, we noticed that you hurt your deltoid, and the deltoid, its insertion is at the humerus, and the origins are the clavicle and the scapula. And the shape of the deltoid is multi-pennate and allows you to abduct your arms to spread it open. And also you injured your sternocleidomastoid. You see that it was part of the mastoid process is the insertion, and also the sternum and the clavicle is the origin of it. And the shape of the muscle itself is parallel, and when you were in the car accident and when you were hit by the driver, the whiplash of the car caused you to hyperextend your neck. And this also makes it difficult for flexion and extension of your neck, and also rotation.
Hello, Dr. Syed. We'll be examining your injuries sustained to your lower extremities. So, here I'm going to do an examination. So, we'll start off with the Tibialis Anterior. Your Tibialis Anterior is the shape of a unipennate. The origin is the proximal tibia. The insertion is the first tarsal and the first metatarsal. And the primary action to dorsiflex and inverts the foot. The next part is your extensor digitorum longus. Your extensor digitorum longus is unipennate, and the origin is proximal tibia and the radius. The insertion is the distal toes. The primary action is to extend the toes and dorsiflex the toes. And then we're going to head off to the back of your foot, or the leg. And this part is the gastrocnemius. The gastrocnemius shape is unipennate, and the origin is the distal femur. The insertion is the calcaneus, and the primary action is to flex the knee and extend the hip. The other part is your soleus. Your soleus is the shape of a unipennate. The origin is proximal tibia and fibula. The insertion is calcaneus, and the primary action is to plantar flexus foot. Your other portion right here is your Fibularis Longus. And your Fibularis Longus is the shape of a unipennate. The insertion is the tarsals and the metatarsals. The origin is the tibia and the fibula, and the function is the plantar flexus foot.
Okay, so the information we've learned today is the muscle functions and the system of sync. And I'd like to give you guys some pamphlets, and they should really help you with a lot of information regarding it. And also, we have a test on this Wednesday, so study up. And also, this video is made for the class so you guys can learn.
Thank you, Dr. Shaw.
Wow, this pamphlet by Dr. Cha is really informative. It says the mobility of the body reflects the activities of the muscles.
Yes, it also states that the nervous system stimulates and regulates muscle activity, as well as your cardiovascular system delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. And then the skeletal system, its bones provide levers for muscle activity.
Whoa, and tendons are important in reinforcing and stabilizing joint. Dang! I did my tendons. Hey, Dr. Vigo, I read about an open channel in Dr. Cha's pamphlet. What is that?
Well, Dr. Sonia, the open channel is also considered the neuromuscular junction. It's the space in between a nerve impulse. It's the synaptic cleft. On the axon, at the end of one axon and the beginning of another, there is this area that's open that's called the synaptic cleft. When we have a nerve impulse, it sends these small pieces of information, if you will, in a vesicle called a neurotransmitter. Each of them have a different shape and go to a different receptor site to have a different, very specific function. Acetylcholine and dopamine are two prime examples that transfer through the synaptic cleft when the synapse fires to transmit, to carry on some type of muscle function. So yes, the open channel is the space in between where the neurotransmitters will go from their original nerve impulse across through the synaptic cleft to the second axon